back up some resources, and hey, go check this out, and go check this out, and go check this guy out. And sure enough, you can change minds. You can change your mind. You can change anybody's mind. But give us some reason for it. Don't just say the walls won't work and you're an asshole.
Well, that's kind of the common conversation that I end up having with people on Twitter or Instagram.
Right. Yeah. That has about as much flavor in this conversation as plain popcorn. So.
Well, and here's the deal people got to understand. You hear a lot of, Trump loves to use the term fake news. News. I know a lot of conservative people are really wound up about fake news from the left. And I'll be the first to admit, when it comes to fake news, the left and the right are both guilty of it. They both do it.
Yeah.
And if anybody doesn't think that's happening, please really, really sit down and think about and read what you're reading. Case in point, a buddy and a listener, a buddy from Instagram, he listens to us. He made a post on Instagram the other day, and it caught my attention, and it said, why Muslims can run for office. I got the post in front of me here. It says, on November 18th, 1990, the 101st Congress quietly repealed the McCarran-Warner Act of 1952, forbidding Muslims from holding office. Members of that Congress were Dick Cheney, John McCain, Joe Biden, Al Gore, John Kerry, Mitch McConnell, Chuck Schumer, and Nancy Pelosi. So I read that and I was like, oh, go figure. Schumer and Pelosi's names are in there. I'm shocked.
Well, so was McCain, so I'm not shocked about that either.
Well, but here's what caught my attention. Number one, it said 1990. And I'm like, wait a minute. It says Dick Cheney. Now, Dick Cheney wasn't in Congress in 90. I think he was vice president.
But vice president
in 89. He became vice president in 89.
Yeah, so he's.
So I'm like, okay, there's fake news right there.
No,
so
he gets a vote.
Oh, in Congress he would, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's what catches my attention. I start researching this McCarran-Warner Act. Okay, that's not even the name of this act. I should have wrote down the name of what it actually was, but that's a false name. So there's no act that's actually named that. And the act itself did not forbid Muslims from running for anything. So I made a comment and said, hey, as much as I disagree with the left, this isn't true. So somebody comments and says something about they don't see the problem with Muslims running for Congress. I made the comment after that, I don't have a problem with it other than when a Muslim's elected that has sympathetic ties to terrorist organizations, that kind of raises a red flag for me and stands up about we need to defund Homeland Security and ICE. Yeah. He then tells me this is, and so those are facts. Those things really happened. I mean, Omar is guilty of both those things. Oh, and I also mentioned her 3 times now publicly making anti-Semitic remarks.
Oh, well, not only the anti-Semitic remarks. I mean, a lot of people don't realize. If you don't know, she's Palestinian in origin. Okay, well, what's right across the border? What's across the border from Palestine?
Okay, Israel. Okay, but she's very pro-Palestinian. That's for sure. Yes.
Yeah, I'm not saying she was born there.
Okay, yeah, she's not quiet about being very pro-Palestinian.
Yeah,
which. I mean, my generation should be able to remember the days that there wasn't a state of Palestine. There was the Palestinian Liberation Organization, which was a group of terrorists. So I present these 3 facts in this comment. His reply to this, and by the way, his name is @OmniBad on Instagram since he's so fucking smart. He replies to me that I am controlled by xenophobia and that I'm stupid. Well, that set me off because you can't argue the facts. So now you want to call me names. So I immediately replied and said, I fail to understand what you're talking about. I don't have a paranoia about people from other countries at all. I have a paranoia about terrorists, and you should never make a judgment on my level of intelligence. And I also informed him tonight, at the end of your day, you should get down on your knees and you should thank God. Because if you weren't behind a keyboard and you ever spoke to me that way face to face, I'd knock every tooth out of your goddamn head. Which he wants to continue to, again, call me all kinds of names. I have to eventually DM the dude that made the post and ask him who this cat was. All I can say is if you're from Southern California, you do not understand how we do things here in the South, son. You talk to me like that face to face, I'll educate you real fast. I promise you that. So that shots fired.
Shots fired. Man.
Shots fired. That's my fucking soapbox for the night. Well, probably not. I'll probably get.
Oh no. So we're on Omar. So let's just consider this. I mean, we're 40 minutes into the podcast. And we're just getting started. Hang on, we're going to take a break. We'll come back and we will finish up with this, God, a hell of a mess we call Omar. We'll be back. All right, we are back after that break. I had to pee anyways. It was all good. All right, so did you see any of the committee hearing that Omar was in?
The clip from the Senate?
Yes.
The Foreign Affairs Committee?
Yes.
I did.
Dude, I don't even know what to think. I mean, well, hang on. I'm just going to play this and everybody can tell me what they think.
You got it? Donnie, cue that up, Donnie.
Why members of this committee or the American people should find any testimony that you give today to be truthful.
If I can respond to that.
It wasn't a question.
That
was not a question. I reserve the right to my time.
It is not right.
That was not a question.
Committee can attack
on February
a witness
8th,
who is not permitted to reply.
That was not a question. Thank you.
Thank you for your participation, bitch. You just slammed him in front of C-SPAN and everybody else. Don't give him the fucking chance to respond and then thank him like that. I got something for you.
How would you like to suck my balls?
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
Yeah, so that's pretty much how I feel about it. Suck my balls.
Oh my God, man. She goes a little over the top. That's kind of the common deal with the left, though, especially the far left, the socialists. I mean, kind of the socialists have turned into communists. The socialists have become progressive, and now the communists have become socialist. But I mean, that's a common tactic. You know, they want to make these accusations and trash you, but they don't want to let you respond. They're not going to let you talk. You know.
Well, no, it's just like and anybody else who can't back their shit up, and they just start calling you names.
Yeah, same deal, man. It's just on a congressional level now. I mean, Jesus. How? I do know, Donnie showed me something earlier. I've been saying all along, like, how was she elected? Like, how did that happen? Well, the district that she came from has the largest concentration of Somali refugees in the country. So that's how she got elected. And there was a Republican running against her who was also Somali. But I think it's his father. Wasn't that right, Donnie? It was his father got a bad health issue that came up, and he pretty much didn't campaign. So she kind of won by default. So I don't know, man. That the fact that she has a position that she does now scares the shit out of me. It's even more frightening that there's so many people that don't see a problem with it, or at least say they don't see a problem with it. That scares the shit out of me.
Or why the fuck would you put her on a committee like that?
Yeah, the Foreign Affairs Committee. You know, once she started standing up saying we need to defund ISIS and Homeland Security, I do know after her latest set of anti-Semitic remarks against Israel, Trump go, and at the very least, she needs to be removed from that committee.
Oh, I totally agree.
People are saying he's racist and everything else. It's a matter of national security at this point.
Hey, oh my God! Stop what you're doing. Look at your screen.
Oh my God!
I have no words. I have no words.
Completely speechless on this.
We have a winner, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
we have a winner. I'm going to send Party Foul Johnny a t-shirt and lube. None of all y'all some bitches have done this. Johnny Simo is laying in a leopard print Speedo with a tall boy can of PBR. He's naked, by the way, with the exception of Speedo. a tall boy can of PBR and a box of Hot Pockets sitting right over the
Junk
package there.
Oh no! If you look closely, he's got some black knee-high socks on too.
Oh yeah. Wow, I was starting to think he was just an amputee, but no. Jesus Christ, party foul. Okay, well, you two can play at that game.
Oh, you have opened up Pandora's box now, son. You don't even know what we're
Yipper.
going to bring at you.
We got season 2, episode 7 that still needs a marker to put out. So
A promo picture?
yeah,
We may have just found it.
That is totally fucking happy Valentine's Day to us.
Oh my God, this is one of the funniest pictures. You know,
I can't believe he did this. I looked up just to make sure that we were still recording. I didn't know. Donnie could have, because Donnie's back there fucking. You guys, God, I can't fucking talk. You guys can't see the place. Donnie is behind a big piece of glass and a wall that has soundproof shit all over it. And he's in a control room. And I can see him move his head back and forth and his mouth is open like he's laughing hysterically. But you can't hear shit that he says. Now, we can hear him in our headphones if he presses a little magic button and speaks to us, but most of the time he doesn't do that. And then he also, I've got my computer. Shiner has his computer, and then we also have a screen. Each of us have a screen that's on a computer that Donnie controls. So,
in this goddamn picture, it's up on my iPad now. Simo, you have outdone yourself this time, son. Oh my God, my eyes.
I would say to everybody, I wish you could see this, but you are going to see this. I promise you, you guys are going to get a load of this.
Wait till we drop the promo picture this week.
Oh my God. You know, this makes going into the next segment a little bit easier because I'm kind of pissed off about this.
Oh, this totally changed my mood, man. This is some funny shit. God damn it. I love our friends, man. It's funny that he did this because I'll cut you in on a secret. One of our friends received a picture from a gentleman the past few days, over the past week, and he's trying to catch her attention, and he's kind of a younger dude, younger than she and I are, and he sends a picture of him in a cowboy hat. He's kind of got his head tipped down. He's wearing a cowboy hat, cowboy boots, and tidy whities. And she sends it to me. It's like, look at this guy's game. And as soon as I saw it, I said, as God is my witness, I'm going to recreate that picture. And so this morning when I got out of bed and got up and around, I remember I had said that, and I like to be a man of my word. So I did recreate that picture and sent her and sent it to her this morning. And her only reply was, damn, you did good.
You know, I've always wanted to recreate the Playgirl, Burt Reynolds.
Burt Reynolds?
Centerfold,
Oh,
yeah.
we should make that happen.
Yeah. We should get Party Foul Johnny to do it.
Well, God, he's almost there. He's more than halfway there.
All you need is a white bearskin rug, man. Holy shit.
man.
So yeah, this takes me into the next subject, which makes it not so bad. Still doesn't make it tolerable by no means, but do you like Girl Scout cookies?
I love Girl Scout cookies.
Well,
Are you kidding
apparently
me?
you're going to be able to buy them from the fucking Boy Scouts now because the Girl Scouts has invaded our shit.
I did see this. I think I actually sent a picture of their website, didn't I?
Yeah.
So let me pull this up. I mean, I heard about this a while back. So Boy Scouts of America, Boy Scout Troop 248 out of Washington, D.C., is now a troop for only girls. This takes diversity to a level that should not exist.
No.
This is un-American. No two ways about it. Well, wait. Now, what's the name of this organization, Tiddy?
Well, now it's called BSA, which stands for Boy Scouts of America. But now it's just Scouts BSA.
Oh my! Oh, what is the reason? I mean, they have the Girl Scouts. What's wrong with that?
I call upon all brethren